Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author.
If it isn't my old friend, the tarnished who gets no bitches and stacks no paper. Once I called the demigods family, but that was before I became racist. Though your tenacity deserves praise, it is for naught, for I have never lost a debate. Cancel culture strikes again.
Last year, Harman Smith was just coping and seething all over the place because, you know, Elden Ring was actually a good fucking game. Basically, the game lived rent-free in his head for about 6 months, and about 6 days ago, he decided to prove to us that it still, in fact, does live rent-free in his head. I mean, Harman, man, can we negotiate a contract? Fuck, my landlord's killing me. But anyway, the video we're gonna be looking at today is titled Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Easily Outsell Elden Ring. A reminder that, you know, this is the same guy who a while ago said that game sales don't actually matter and don't actually determine whether a game is good. Now saying that game sales determine whether a game is good. I mean, you gotta love the logic on that one, mostly because there isn't any. But anyway, without further ado, let's just take a look at this absolutely maidenless man's shitty video.
Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author.
And a reminder to everybody that absolutely nobody cares about Harman Smith's book. Funnily enough though, this reminds me of a time when me and a few others watched one of Harman Smith's live streams, and he claimed that he could retire off of the income he makes from his books. Now, I too would like to know how anyone can retire off of $60. But I guess if your parents don't charge you rent for the basement, then you're probably fine.
I, the Dragon, cool and beautiful Rabbit Hole Lord Frey, and the upcoming Jaw the Dragon.
Damn, Jaw the Dragon, that sounds like some pretty crazy head. I've definitely made that joke before.
So, Nintendo has released their financial reports today, and I had a good look-see at, like, some of the titles sold. I actually have quite a bit to say about a lot of this.
Oh yeah, a reminder for everybody. This man reads Nintendo's financial reports. Even though Nintendo's financial reports are mostly for investors and business partners, none of which include Harman Smith, but I really don't know.
Well, the one thing that really stuck out to me, and the one thing I really wanted to drive home immediately, is that my prediction 100% came true. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet quite handedly outsold Elden Ring.
Whoa. So you're telling me that a child-friendly, broadly appealing game that usually sells quite well outsold a more niche title for a more mature audience? This man's a genius! Bro, I could have told you that. My mom probably could have told you that was gonna happen. And the last gaming console she's seen was the fucking GameCube.
And the reason I bring this up, the reason I was so angry at Elden Ring...
I mean, this guy was legitimately angry at a video game doing well. Oh my god, who cares?
And one of the reasons I, made a name for myself, kind of condemning what Elden Ring fans were saying about this release, there was a really big push, among the community to present Elden Ring as the best-selling new IP of all time.
I mean, I don't know who said that one, but Hogwarts Legacy beat Elden Ring for the best-selling new IP, so...
The best-selling game of the year, even though it came out in March.
Well, actually, Elden Ring didn't come out in March, it came out in February, which is a month earlier. So despite all that Elden Ring has accomplished, apparently all of that is invalid because the game came out in March? Okay.
There was a very big, coordinated, agenda from, these big, Elden Ring fanboy channels to, paint this as, one of the biggest success stories in gaming.
Bro, I love how Harman Smith literally thinks that everything is an agenda. I mean, he said this with the Steam Deck, he said this with Xbox Game Pass, he said this with literally everything he's talked about. It's all some big coordinated agenda by big Elden Ring, or big people that are not me, to, popularize something. Or maybe, just maybe, Elden Ring is a good game.
The game that, like, made Nintendo tremble and delay, like, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Like, this was supposed to be the biggest release ever.
Oh my god. Bro, everything is about Nintendo with this motherfucker. Like, literally, how does he connect everything to Nintendo?
Yeah, so guys, and that's why the success of Elden Ring was just so people could undermine Nintendo.
That would be quite crazy if just this entire time, all these things were just big agendas meant to take down Nintendo. Look, I think they're on to us.
Sword and Shield sold 25 million units. Scarlet and Violet sold 20. Like, you know, Legends Arceus sold like 15. You know, like, I think like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, the remakes, like I think that outsold Elden Ring too. I'll have to check it. I'll look at that. Like the reality is, like, there are so many like bigger Nintendo franchises than Souls, honestly.
Wait, really? There are bigger Nintendo franchises? Oh my god, news to me. Honestly, half this video is just gonna be sarcasm, I swear to god. Okay, Harman, we get it. Nintendo sells lots of games. Who didn't know that? You don't need to fucking jerk them off all the time.
Like, you know, most people, I think, kind of tuned out of, like, Elden Ring pretty quickly after it came out.
Oh yeah, the only game that was talked about for, like, 6 months of the year. Yeah, everyone tuned out of that one really quickly. And it must be true, because Harman Smith said it.
It's not all that good of a game. You know, I have no interest in checking it out. Like, I have, like, you know...
Just play the game, Harman. I mean, it's not gonna kill you. Until you get to Soldier of Godric. I think that might have just went... Oh wow, I'm dead already.
No expectations for it, like, that it will be particularly well remembered.
How the fuck would you know if Elden Ring's a memorable game? You haven't played it!
You know, we're in 2023 now, and, like, you know, once it got its Game of the Year award, like, you know, it stopped being talked about.
So you're telling me that people finally stopped talking about it in 2023? You know, nearly a whole year after it came out. I mean, how many games are talked about for nearly a whole year?
The game just cannot compete with, you know, superior franchises like Pokemon, you know, at 20 million units sold. Like Super Mario Odyssey at 25 million units sold. You know, like Animal Crossing New Horizons at 40 million units sold. You know, Mario Kart Deluxe at 50 million units sold. You know, like, these games are gonna, like, keep selling for years.
He's got a point. I mean, however will Elden Ring compete with completely unrelated game franchises that aren't even its direct competition? I'm stumped! Maybe FromSoft's next game should just be Elden Ring card. You know what? I would actually buy that Elden Ring card. Okay, fuck it all. That would be a funny ass fucking game.
It's interesting to see this because, like, you know, I knew it would happen. I told people it would happen, and you know, no one believed me. I was laughed at.
I don't think you were laughed at for stating the obvious fact that, you know, Nintendo games tend to sell better than niche titles. I think you were more laughed at for the fact that Elden Ring did, and apparently still does, live rent-free in your head.
There were so many, like, salty Elden Ring fanboys, like, making these weird commentary videos about how I didn't appreciate Elden Ring and how I was a casual and how I was, like, just a Nintendo fanboy.
I wonder if he watched my videos on him, because I definitely did not call him a casual. I probably said much worse, though.
I played so many of these, like, Souls-like games at this point that I have no real interest in, like, ever checking out Elden Ring.
Well, I'm about to blow your mind, but did you know it's possible for other people to like a game and for a game to be good despite you not having an interest in it? I mean, it's rocket science, I know. There is no one objective video game taste. Just like there is no one right taste in, I don't know, women. Neither ass nor tits can objectively be greater than the other. For me, it doesn't matter because I like men.
There's really nothing you can do to convince me to check out Elden Ring at this point. Like, it's a forgotten game.
Just like all of FromSoft's other games that, well, people still talk about and play and still make YouTube content on that gets hundreds of thousands of views. It'll be forgotten about, guys. Just like that. It'll be shunned to the subterranean shunning grounds, where we will forget about it. just like Harman Smith's books. Anyway, boys, that's the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to dislike the video and unsubscribe. Member shoutouts here. You too should become a channel member by clicking the join button down below. But anyway, thanks for watching. I don't really know what to conclude this video with, so until the next one, fuck off.